Good morning and welcome to my cocktail bar. It is so important that we set wedding day deadlines for everything in our life. Why would any of these people down here want to set themselves up for failure? Do you want to set yourself up to fail? Hello there. So have you ever started a New Year's resolution? No, I was just sitting right there thinking about New Year's resolutions and I'm like, Reese, get out the camera. I was thinking every time I've ever set a New Year's resolution in the past, what I said or set never happened. And that's a really crappy feeling. Like, honestly, it's a downer. It makes me like not want to set goals sometimes because I'm like, oh, but last time I set a goal, it didn't happen, right? But the thing with New Year's resolutions, that words put together, New Year's resolution, it's like is setting us all up to fail. And I am not being dramatic with this. If you sit down once a year and think about your New Year's resolutions and, you know, speak them to your boyfriend, partner, children, mom, or write them down to yourself, and then you never look at it again, they're never going to really happen the way you wanted them to, because you thought about it once and you completely forgot. So 1 year, a few years ago, I had my grandparents over, my mom, my sister, and Reese and I got us all decorating balls for Christmas. And I'm like, oh, let's write, because obviously Christmas, so close to New Year's. And I'm like, let's write our New Year's resolutions together. And guess what? I found those balls just a few weeks ago because it was just Christmas. And I gave everyone their ball, and guess what? None of them, not even my grandparents who were in their late 70s and early 80s, theirs didn't come true either because we forget what we wrote. We're not reminded of it. So how in the world are we able to achieve something that we've forgotten we really wanted? Forget New Year's resolutions and like forget that even exists, and let's focus on something else. I'm going to, throughout this vlog, I'm going to give you the 3 things to do instead, and it will help you every single time. I'm going to also give you examples. We're going to have fun as we do this. So the first one I'm going to do down by the pool because I'm keen to get into the spa for a few minutes. So let's go. The biggest reason why people don't achieve their goals is because of how they're setting it in the first place. And if you don't set them right in the first place, you're never going to be able to achieve them, and then you'll always feel down and sad that you can't achieve your goals. And so I just recorded that for my Insta story, family. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, it's just Renae Christensen. The link is just here, and below this video you can click on the link in the description and go straight to my Instagram. But yeah, what I was saying was that it's how we set our goals in the first place. So my very first secret I want to reveal to you guys is that we need to set our goals good in the first place, and the easiest way I can define this is get excited. So if you were sitting here right next to me right now by this beautiful pool in your swimwear as well, I would ask you, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to create that goal for yourself in your life? If it's not a 10 out of 10 and I can see you light up inside and feel that fire, I can see that you've got that fire in your belly and that your energy is just, yes, I want to do this, then I can guarantee you it's not going to happen, and if it does, it's going to take longer than you want it to. And that's because it is just so important for us to actually be genuinely excited, and more importantly, let yourself be excited. I know I've had goals in the past where I downplayed them because I didn't want to be disappointed if I didn't achieve it. But the fact is by not letting myself feel excited and feel that enjoyment of having that goal, I was already missing out basically. And then it's just like a domino effect going in the opposite direction to the direction you want to go in. So you want to get excited, allow yourself to be excited, allow yourself to write them down all the time, and you can only do that as if you are a 10 out of 10. So right now, if your answer was probably an 8, well, what can you add to your goal? So let's say your goal was that you want to start your own business. Well, what can you add to that goal to make it more exciting? Is it what you would do, like the people you would impact, the money you could have, the free time you could have because you're not working a 9 to 5 and not being told what hours you have to work? What other aspects excite you? Jot them, write them all down on a piece of paper in so much detail until you finally feel that 10 out of 10. Get a vision board, get pictures onto a vision board, whatever you need to do to get excited. The first secret, the first step is before you even start, you have to be excited. And if you're not excited, then as I said, do you want that goal to happen? So it is nighttime now, as you can see. We've gone out for dinner for my sister's pre-birthday. We went to Hard Rock Cafe. Oh yeah, Reese is here. Say hello, Reese.
Hello.
Tomorrow, for my sister's birthday, the whole day is themed with different cocktails and just awesome stuff, like legit amazing cocktails. And I will finish off these 2 more amazing points to cut New Year's resolutions out of our lives and create goals that we can always do, and it doesn't take a whole year to achieve them. I am going to go to bed and I will see you all in the morning. Good morning and welcome to my cocktail bar for the day. All right, I'll show you around, I'll show you what I've got. So let's get on to the next 2 steps, but first I'm gonna show you all these bits and bobs I have. I don't know what I will use or what I won't use, but if I show you everything, and then I'll create each one and you'll get to see it being created and the final end product, which will give you lots of inspirations for New Year's, for your next celebration, birthday party, whatever you've got going on. Let me show you around. For the sugar, got like Tic Tacs and some chocolate covered popcorn. You'll see that will be the last cocktail I'll do tonight with this. Obviously your nerds, Hubba Bubba, you know, these are gold. These are gonna make it look so pretty. I've got big Coke bottles. More lollies, more nerds, fruit. I've got like different straws, napkins. This again will be with the very last one. I'm so excited. Then yeah, just different types of skewers and umbrellas and stuff to put stuff on. I don't know what I'll use, but we'll find out. Pegs. Birthday candles. Then the alcohol. So I'm really doing a lot of like, you know, people can choose between like blue or red or lemon, lime and bitters. Then we've got like Moscato, strawberry and lime cider, going for all different colors, obviously with your vodkas, Midori, and then Jack Daniels for the guys. Bought my Villa and Bock glasses. So it's really, really pretty. And then obviously limes and orange for this first one and watermelon for this first one. All right, I'm gonna get cutting.
They say Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like bogles. You can come on the tour bus, just please no photos.
So what I put in it is just some of this first into the glass so that it gives it like a 2-color effect. Then we'll put just some normal juice, golden hash or tropical, and some lemonade to make it bubbly. This one's non-alcoholic to start off with, and then it's just gonna get more and more alcoholic and then end with probably another non-alcoholic right at the end. But then obviously, as you can see, I just cut a slit into the watermelon and I grab one, put the watermelon on, put the slit into the orange, put the orange in, and that's voila. So it's rainbow themed with a lifesaver inside. So I like to call it a vodka lemonade rainbow. Yeah. Are you ready for the big reveal? So here's the mess it all made. And here are the cocktails. Jack Daniels here, I'm just frothing it up. We've got raspberry lemonade, we've got lemon, lime and bitters with vodka, we've got Midori, we've got blue liqueur. And that's all of the drinks. And as you can see, you be resourceful with what you have. So that's the red stuff, lemon, lime and bitters. That was just from Woolworths. Vodka, obviously, Jack Daniels and Coke. This is the blue stuff and Midori. That is everything. So yeah, enjoy these for New Year's, and it's time for me to reveal the 2 biggest things you need to do. Skip New Year's resolutions, do this instead. Remember, the first step was to get excited, and the second step is to actually write down your goals. But there's a way to write them, and I'm not gonna confuse it. I'm gonna keep it really simple, and literally what you have to do is be specific, SMART. So SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, R is reasonable, and T is timely, so that you can actually get it done in that time. You don't want to set yourself up for failure. And then on top of that, the way you write down your goals, it needs to be written like you've already achieved it. So if you want to make $10,000 a week, you don't say, I want to make $10,000 a week. You say, I am making $10,000 a week, and anything like that. So make sure that your goals are SMART and that you have written them in the tense like you've already achieved them. So then you can visualize it clearly. That's how you need to write down your goals. And then remember to reread it, rewrite it, re-say it consistently. Do not go a matter of days without re-looking at your goals or rewriting them or rereading them. Either way, and read them out loud, not just read them in your head. So you need to make sure that you're always consistently looking at them, and every so often rewrite them to get it really locked into your mind, and they are going to be more likely that you will achieve them in a quicker time space. Good morning. So as you can tell, it is now morning, and I want to give you the third big step to actually start achieving your goals and not feel that pain of not achieving them. Before I forget, I'm quickly heading back upstairs to show you this very last drink that I am making. I will see you up there in a minute. Very last drink I wanted to make. So obviously it is just a milky based cocktail, or you do a spirit based like milky drink, and then popcorn with a little mini peg on the side. Although I made this non-alcoholic and I've used the coconut water, it is legitimately the nicest chocolate milk. You don't even know that it's not actual milk, so then you don't get the dairy. I actually used these chips. It's like salted caramel flavored, really good. So there is the last drink, and these are the ingredients. We're at the ocean. How gorgeous is it? So the third thing, so we've spoken about getting excited, we spoke about knowing how to write your goals, and thirdly is how to do your goals. Hey, all right, so as I was saying, third step is it's now time to actually do our goals. So in order to do our goals, this is a big one, but it's the most crucial one. We've gotten excited. That's the step that everyone usually misses, and let yourself feel excited. We've gotten clear, written it out, and we've got it on paper. We know what we need to rewrite, reread, re-say, and rethink. And now it's time to do. And the best thing to do is the deadlines. But not just any type of deadlines, lead or goal deadlines. So it's a deadline like you're setting a wedding day. A wedding day, I'm sorry, but once you've set that date, you've invited all those guests, you've got your cake, you've got caterers, you've got everything organized. It's time to go. Whether you forget something or not, it's the day. You make it work, you're resourceful, and you show up on the day. Is lead or gold. So lead meaning, you basically die, it would be stressful if you didn't get it done, and gold meaning the amount of reward you get. So it is so important that we set wedding day deadlines for everything in our life. So I want you to use the wedding day test for your goals. So for your big goal, let's say your big goal was to make $10,000 a month impacting people in your specific niche for your business. That's really, really, really exciting, because For you to make that, it means that you're impacting, you know, either 10 people paying you $1,000 or it's 20 people paying you $500 and so forth. It's not impossible at all when you break it down, but it's how to get there when you might be starting from zero. So how to get there is to write down a list of benchmarks. So it's, you know, I want 2 people paying me the $1,000, then I want 5 after I get that, and obviously then brainstorming obviously the marketing strategies you're going to use, what funnels you can create, everything like that. I've got heaps of information on that. Just keep going through my vlogs and my Facebook and the Facebook live game shows I do, and you'll see them all. And obviously I have a really big training that you can take, which is all about funnels and your marketing message and your business, so that will help you with that. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about, so you're writing down all those things, and then you know what you need to create them. You need to write down those milestones, and then now it's time to set a lead or goal deadline and use the wedding day test. So let's say you said you wanted 2 people paying you $1,000. Awesome. Now it's time to put a date on it. The biggest thing is you're choosing this date, and it's the same as if you chose your wedding date. You know, 1 month you didn't know you were even going to get married. The next month you've chosen a date. Now it's time to stick to that date. Does that make sense? So it's so many people that I work with are like, oh, but I can change the date. I chose the date. Well, no, you can't actually change the date when you've chosen your wedding date and you've invited everyone. So it's that mentality. You've got to have that mindset of that it's a wedding date. So then now you say, all right, I want to achieve this within the next 2 weeks. I want to get 2 people paying me $1,000 in the next 2 weeks. We'll figure out what the date is, write it down, and that is the date. Full stop, end of story. So now you do the wedding day test. Okay, the wedding day test is asking yourself, okay, do I really feel like this is the date? Is this the date that I'm 100% going to stick to? Because the fact is this is where we use Parkinson's law in our favor. Parkinson's law suggests that as long as we can get anything done in the amount of time we set for it. So yeah, it could take you 4 weeks to get 2 clients paying you $1,000, or it could take 2 weeks. It could take half the time. It depends on how serious you are in your mind that you are going to do it. And then it's setting that date and treating it like it's your wedding day. Okay, that's it. That's the date. Okay, so then once you've done that, it's now time to do. And it's all those actions. It's writing down those actions and ticking them off, making sure you set 3 key things that you got to get done every day, or you can do the one big thing for every day so you will get there. And by having it written down that you have to do it, you have to get it crossed off, so that way you remove any fear or doubt, and it's all about doing. And obviously I help you more in the free, big, deep, in-depth training. You will see the link below, and it's just reneechristensen.com/achieve. If you go there, the link is also in the description. You can completely I'm talking to you way more in depth of how to do your goals. So everything to do with making sure that you can get in and you can actually achieve those goals, set them out in the way that it needs to be set out. And then obviously if you do have your own business, like the example I used, I then also have another big in-depth training on the actions and the marketing and everything like that. Because yeah, it's fine to say I want to get 10 clients paying me $1,000, but then how do you get those 10 clients? How do you provide a big enough service? And I help you all with that in a big training. But if you're, still, you enjoy your job, then you still need to know how to achieve your goals, because we should all have goals, because when we're making progress, we are a lot happier. So I hope you really enjoyed this. Make sure you please click that free training link below. I'm going so much more in depth, so much more than what I can just deliver here alone. This was to help you get the foundation, and now with the in-depth training you'll find below, I'm going to actually help you really understand how to do your goals in the strategic way, so that you don't feel that disappointment, so that you don't have those bad days, and you just feel happier and at peace with yourself, and more importantly, you're progressing even more. So I would love for you to click the button, go to that free training, and of course make sure you've subscribed and everything like that, because I would hate for you
to miss out on everything I've got coming for you, and I can't wait to see you in the live training. See you later. Bye.
They say Mike's about to blow though. Tell me something that I don't know. With the crowd bouncing like bogles, you can come on the tour bus, just please no photos.